Captain's Log, 132409. The battle to defend New Romulus was very reminiscent of our struggle to protect Vulcan not so long ago. Those two peoples have more in common than they'll ever know. There is one thing I noticed. The bizarre drives the Tal Shiar seem to have access to, allowing them short tactical hops around the battlefield. When I asked Starfleet during our debriefing, they labeled the conversation a security matter and ordered the extra parts to hand over all sensor data, and indicated I probably shouldn't speak of it again. I've added all of this to my personal log. Starfleet security can figure out the rest. I'd assumed this new tech came from the Tal Shiar's new allies, the Alachi, but then why would it not be brought up in the brief before our combat engagement? Maybe Starfleet thinks, with their recent defeat, the Romulan Star Empire will think twice about actively engaging the Federation? That their losses were so high, they won't be able to effectively operate? It still doesn't make sense. The device, though surprising, didn't offer that great of a tactical advantage in the moment. Its range seemed very limited. Well, now to contact the Admiral and find out what our next mission is. I believe our business in Romulan space is over, for now.
The Romulan Republic extends their sincere gratitude for your assistance in saving their homeworld. We now know the race you encountered there is called the Alachi, and they are the Tal Shiar's new allies. From what you found on Virinat and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interests. The Republic is continuing to search for clues to reveal what exactly is happening to the people being abducted by the Alachi. You, however, may be set to a different task.
Part system. Set a course for the Hobit system. Maximum warp, which is now 6 point something. The map is so big now, I don't know where we are. Like where? I'll start moving, and maybe that'll help me figure it out. Where is our icon? Is there there it is. Okay, found it. The Hobus system. I do not see the circle with the quest on it. Switch to area map? Oh, am I looking at the wrong map? That's what you gotta do. Okay, setting a course. The movie Error Enterprise. I mean, extra parts. The Great Bloom. Ooh. Welcome to the Taurus system. Sir, we've arrived at the Hobus system. The Taurus. We are being hailed by the RRW Lisette on screen.
It is a pleasure to be working with you. I heard about how you got your first command. Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
Yeah, that was a while back. At least it feels like it. But pleasure's mine, Commander.
Agents working for the Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Taurus, or persons working for Taurus, were responsible for the Hobus supernova that destroyed the homeworld. Our agent spoke to Taurus. She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv. But that does not excuse her culpability in the destruction of 2 inhabited worlds and the deaths of millions. Our agent tells us that Taurus believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
It is a scimitar class, you're right. Look at that. What do you suggest we do about her? Look at this system. Is this Romulus? Yeah, right? This would be Romulus. What do you suggest we do about her?
Taurus cannot be allowed to commit even greater crimes in an attempt to fix her mistake. My intelligence officer, Lieutenant Gaius Selan, has intercepted communications that may allow us to locate Taurus and finally bring her to justice. I'll let him explain in greater detail.
Very well.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Selan of the Romulan Republic. There are certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However, I'm choosing to skip those. We have much to do. Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans have remained loyal to Taurus, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, who was deposed by Selan. While the transmission was not unusual, its origin point was. The Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one of the planetary fragments. We believe that the Riemann loyalists may have returned to this facility to continue their efforts.
Why is it under quarantine?
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Riemanns loyal to Taurus are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. The transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aranhu, a Riemann who is the captain of Taurus's personal guard. He must be the liaison to the forces in the Hobus system.
I see. The planet is Hobus Prime. The Romulus is nearby, galactically speaking. Gotcha. So we got deep fried in the sun's explosion, the star's explosion.
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he will lead us back to Taurus.
All right, let's go confront some Riemanns in the Hobus system. Sounds like a plan.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission. We'll return as soon as we can.
Acceptable, Commander. That is one big, mean-looking ship.
I am detecting some very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of protomatter. It is possible that Taurus used the materials here to construct her weapon.
All right, let's bring us up. 3/4 impulse. Also gonna do some audio adjustments. Music, once again, is a bit overpowering. Oh, look at the world. Yeah, they mentioned millions were in this system specifically, but it was billions on Romulan and Remus, right? The planetoid's core contains trace signs of protomatter, sir. We should get a sample. Scanner's also picking up some old readings from some of the icy asteroids near the core. I recommend investigate them as well. Collect samples. Safari, thank you for the Twitch Prime for 9 months. We're bringing the Tiaru to justice. And trying to protect the Republic. Almost stream Bridge Commander tonight. Almost. Decided I'd rather do this tonight. But coming soon. I think we're going to end up playing it. Confirmed, sir. These fragments are decal lithium. If we can locate a supply of picosite, that means Taurus could have all the ingredients she needed to build the device right in the system. It's still circumstantial evidence, unless we can tie her directly to it somehow. Retrieve a fragment, set course. Grab that sample real quick. Did we manage to grab it? Ah, I just got out of there too fast. All right, bring us back. With mods, well, we'll probably play a bit with just a old, a widescreen 1080p mod. Riemann ships to cloaking. I wish the crew was voice acted. Like they were characters, written characters. And they're firing at us. All right, Tachyon beam. We give you everything we've got into that one ship. Fire photons. All right, he's already dead because they're freaking old warbirds. Where'd you guys even dig these things up? That's the fire on my mark skill that I just used. Get phasered! And high yields, go! Gorgeous. crap, take us under. I'm paying attention, I swear. Just a little off the top, it's fine. That was very like J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, the first Star Trek movie they did. Diving underneath the wreckage of that Federation fleet. I think it was DE in chat was like, oh man, I don't understand how a mining ship could take down a Federation fleet. It's like, well, one, that was like the backup fleet, right? Those were crewed by mostly recruits just coming off of training. So they're probably all support vessels mostly, and then the flagship, which had not even seen space yet, had not been launched officially, and the thing's from the future. What was the ship called? The Narada? Yeah, it was from the future. And I don't know, there's some like outside of the main core canon, people were saying, oh, it's been modified by Borg tech. I think it was in a novel or something. This is the maneuverability one, right? Strategic maneuvering, yeah, 10% flight speed for you and nearby allies. Indeed. All right, let's go into Kelvin timeline is the best, to be honest. Best at what, though? At what part is it the best of? Lens flares? Absolutely. Sir, I'm detecting high levels of tachysite in this planetary fragment. Tachysite was one of the substance Starfleet believes was used in the creation of the weapon that triggered the Hobus supernova. Why did they trigger a supernova to kill their own homeworld? I don't understand where this is going, or I don't understand the motivations. I'm missing something. Take a sample.
As I suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Taurus on planetary fragment Gamma. We shall continue our search there.
In terms of looks, if we're talking pure, like, special effects, CG renders, and sets, not story, I have to say Discovery is gorgeous. Like, the level of detail, like, they've honed their craft when it comes to the renders. Like, the way they show hull breaches from inside the ship is how I always wanted to see it in Voyager, right? And we only got one time in Voyager where we actually had the captain through a force field looking through a hull breach. And that was in the Year of Hell, and it was awesome. And I was like, oh man, I wish they could do this every time, but it would be way too expensive. But it was such a cool moment. And in Discovery, they do it a lot. It's very, very, like, you can see patches of the ship missing and the force fields holding in the atmosphere. I hope that's something we see for the, ooh, let's go ahead and scan that gas. I hope we see that in future Star Trek series, you know? You're missing a lot, but if you manage to play longer, a few more missions, you'll find out. Okay, so I haven't missed anything at this point. It's supposed to not make sense. Gotcha. All right, let's engage Impulse and just take us in. Let's go check out this planetary fragment. Oh, Alden, what's up, brother? And Fafari, thank you for the resub, Fafari. Bring those house yard to justice. Oh yeah, we're working on that. And then Alden said, woot, 43 months now. If only the stream wasn't broken, I could play some stuff. Oh, if Steam wasn't broken, I heard it's down. Look how gorgeous this is. You know the best part about the YouTube series so far? Is how photogenic the ships are. It makes the thumbnails look amazing. I was looking at the channel and I was like, man, front page of my channel looks really good right now because of how beautiful the ships are. Scanners are detecting some kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of the planetary fragment. Gamma, Captain. The system is supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there is some activity. We should scan the shield. All right, take us toward the shield you're picking up. This energy signature. Is it on the rock below us? Actually, it sounds like it's above us. Maybe? Anybody see it? Oh, I'm seeing something. Yeah, totes my goats, there's something up there. Look how tiny my ship is. There's the shield. I can't go any higher. I think we're at maximum, like... Sir, our scans has triggered an automated defense system. The Riemann ship is decloaking. On screen. And as in, answer the hail.
Your presence here is a violation of the quarantines established by at least 3 sovereign governments. Explain your purpose.
We're here investigating your unauthorized presence in this system. What's your excuse?
I serve the Romulan Star Empire and its true leader, Taurus. That is the only authorization I require.
Well, that's unfortunate. Red alert! Shields up. Sir, if we disable the Sthesh, it's possible we may be able to lure out Arenthu to investigate. My thoughts exactly. Well, we're gonna make sure they fire first. And there it is! Give them everything we've got. Drop those shields. Fire! Oh, we got a hull breach. It's all gone wrong. Reroute emergency power. Engineering teams. Okay, basic maneuvers. Come in with the torp. Nice. 27%.
The planetary fragment will conceal the ship's energy
They're
signature.
disabled.
If we hide in the asteroids near it and mask our energy signature, I predict that
Ouch.
Arenthu will approach to investigate
My poor
first
ship.
and be unable to detect us.
All right. Yeah, Thomas. No, for sure. You guys did great work. Great work. The visuals of the ships are gorgeous. All right, let's go hide in an asteroid. And if we get into another big fight like that, I'm going to try out calling in our pirate backup. I'm a little sad that we got the potential for pirate backup over having, like, you know, Federation ships come save the day, or I want some Klingon warbirds. Even though we're at war with them, I still want, like, a Klingon house to owe me a favor or something. Hey, Professor Casey, thanks for the 38 months. USS spare parts coming soon. Did you see the damage this thing did? All right, masking our energy signature.
What happened here? We were attacked by Starfleet 7 Jewels. They appear to have fled.
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247B. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option. I shall incorporate this data into my modeling projections.
Excuse me?
Nevertheless, we should now be able to
Scenarios.
follow Aranthu's trail. He should lead us right to Taurus.
I hope so. Ship's gone to warp, sir. Shall we follow? Set in a pursuit course. Sir, Commander enters trail led here to the Iconia system. This is another system that's off limits to normal traffic, so any activity here is a cause for concern. Recommend we investigate. That large crater looks like a likely place to start. Set a course for the crater. Where's the crater? Okay. I'm not detecting the ship. Shouldn't it be in orbit somewhere? He's most likely cloaked. The technology I use to track him is not localized enough to detect the ship. Only follow a general trail. They're gonna know where we are. Oh yay, Federation not having cloaking devices while everybody else has them. I thought he was a Borg drone. A liberated Borg drone. I had my suspicions with the eyeball piece. Alright. We still have all powered weapons. That might be why the shields dropped so hard during that fight. I think we're gonna continue that. Sir, we're picking up a large shield protecting a structure of some type. The shield is using a modified cloaking device. If it had been scanning for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would never have found it. Riemann ship's decloaking and hailing us on screen.
Federation ship. I am Commander Shanclado of the Riemann starship Intraku. Your presence here could be considered an act of war. Leave immediately, or we will open fire.
We have no intention of leaving.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Arahu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs.
Balance out the
Praetor
power.
Taris must be allowed to complete her work. And you have already seen too much.
Red alert! Yep, he's gone hostile. He's powering weapons. Let's do the same, actually. Switch to fire. If it's just one ship, I think we can take it down quickly. Are they gonna engage us? Yes, yes they are. Fire the torpedo. Kill that torpedo. Brace, brace, brace. I think I got it. No, it hit me. All right, tachyon beam. Repair the high yields. This won't do me any good if I can't take out the shield system it's got. All right, calling in backup with the pirates. Oh, there they are! All right, shields are down. High yields are ready. Let's see if we can get around and give them the finishing blow. Fire!
Accessing the HQ systems before it was destroyed. I managed to download the access codes for the planetary shield. I believe we should be able to use them to lower the shield and reach the surface.
Look at the fleet that showed up. And I think they're repairing each other? That's fantastic. Excellent work, Lieutenant. Transmit the codes. Okay, we're not beaming down just yet. Cancel. I want the item. I don't know what it is. I got a console. I got engineering. I got plating of some kind. And water purification. What do you use water purification for? All right, beam us down. Yeah, what a water purification system?
These are the coordinates
general
of the
supplies.
underground structure we detected. Reading life signs, sir. Multiple Remans and one Romulan. Our quarry could be just ahead.
Let's hope so. Oh yeah, he's totally former Borg, you can tell. Investigate the facility.
Starfleet! How did they find us? They must have followed me, Praetor. I will deal with them.
No, I need your help with the gateway. Send your guards.
Let's go!
They appear to have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology. Perhaps in an attempt to reactivate the gateway network. We should access that
Iconian
console
tech.
and attempt to open the door.
Next Generation had a Iconian portal. If anybody remembers that. Literally, they could be anywhere that had another portal all over the galaxy. So ancient species, very high tech. Oh, look at that thing. All right, access the shipping logs. Access granted. There are logs here for shipments to and from the base in the Hobus system, as well as schematics for several devices that are similar to the recovered Iconian technology. According to data, not to data, different person, there also are stores of techicite, techithium, protomatter on the, so this is the same, yeah. So they took stuff from the Hobus system. You quickly download the data into your tricorder. This should be invaluable if Taurus is brought to trial. So we have the evidence now. Access personal log, Taurus.
It has been decades, and I still find Haki's betrayal difficult to accept. He is Romulan. Treachery is his heritage, as it is mine. But to go to such lengths to destroy our world, it is too much to bear, even now. He told me the device would destroy Donatra, and I, like a fool, believed him.
The file continues.
And now, those pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand. We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. Aranhu is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions. Perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us.
Okay.
I rely on him to help me continue my work. The Iconians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am worthy. The Dark Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence.
Dark Masters.
My only recourse is to harness their technology for myself. When I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident that they will turn back time and make everything as it was before. The base in the Hobus system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. A Ranhu can use it as cover to collect the protomatter and bring it back to me. Sela is looking for me. So is the Republic. If only I could make them see. I am our people's last hope.
Interesting. So she thinks, I don't know who the Dark Ones are, but she's trying to use Iconian tech to turn back time. Unlock the blast doors. Sigma 812. Access denied. Unlock blast door row 932. Access denied. I think I already got it. So let's go see if the blast doors are open. Yep, follow them. They were called Demons of Air and Darkness. What was the DS9 episode with the Iconians? I remember that. Oh, that's the... Yeah, it's the Riemann. Okay. That's it. There's some crazy sci-fi and magic bullshit going on here, so have a couple of auto turrets. I don't know what's happening here, but I don't like it. He's see-through. He's using mine bullets. Oh, she's got a teleporter open.
No!
Ah!
Traitors!
Oh, whoa, that's Federation space dock. They elbow punched her in the face as soon as that portal opened. That did look like an Iconian teleporter, too. Like they built one. Interesting. I got field rations. All right, let's go question our new prisoner. Oh, she's not giving up. Okay. There's your target. Open fire, crew. Crew! Help! Enough, I surrender. Good.
Enough. You have won. And in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people.
Taurus, under the authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide and crimes against the galaxy.
They were not my crimes. I was betrayed by Hakeem. And now those crimes will never be undone. I hope you realize that in stopping me, you have doomed billions of Romulans to remain dead. Now you shall live with that guilt, as I have.
Even now, you deny the truth of your role in the destruction of your people. You were blinded by your own lust for power. You killed those people as surely as you pulled the trigger yourself. Extra parts. Lock onto this piece of trash and beam her directly to the brig. Upside down if you can.
Before we leave, may I suggest we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus? They will undoubtedly prove vital in Taurus' trial. We should also overload the gateway and make certain it can never be used again.
Agreed. This techosite contains energy signatures that correspond with techosite deposits we scanned in the Hobus system. All right. Good, we're just getting evidence now. For her trial. Hey, Green Raven. Thank you so much for that gifted sub to Anthony. And Shiggy Hut, thanks for that tier 1 sub earlier. Sorry I didn't mention it. We were in the middle of a cutscene. Appears to be, yep. It's more the evidence we're looking for. Said it while stranded on the planet before he died. It's been a bit since I've seen that movie. I love that people get really angry about Discovery, like they're introducing technology that'll break the universe, and at the same time, like, yeah, but Iconian tech and the fact that the Federation can shoot a torpedo at a dead planet and turn it into a living one, literally full of life that respawns people. Okay, I can't interact with this. Overload the gateway circuitry. I think I need to be, here we gotta overload it first. Overload. Boop, 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 boop. Sir, the gateway has been programmed to overload and there's no way to stop it. We need to return to the extra parts before it happens. Yes, get us out of here. Hey, we've blown up a, oh, we just left the board guy. We've blown up a Iconian gateway. We're really becoming the Enterprise crew. One gateway under our belts. Taurus is in the brig, Captain, and all the evidence we found has been logged and secured. Now we just need to deliver it and her to a safe location. Set a course out of the system. Get us out of here. Oh yeah, don't forget the Federation cloak that can go literally through solid objects, meaning you're completely invincible, and it worked. Ansela hail.
How nice to see you again. I feel like we are becoming old friends. I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating, but your actions today have more than made up for those petty annoyances. Taurus still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans.
I don't work for you. Why does that feel like a lie?
But you played the pawn perfectly. I could not have asked for a more obedient tool. Now, if you will transport Taurus to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
Does anybody remember what planet the trash bag monster's on? Because, I know how to deal with Seela. Oh god, Lower Decks. This past week's episode of Lower Decks, if you haven't watched it, the prank call is the funniest fucking thing ever. I love it so much. Anyways, always a pleasure, Empress. Whoa! It's the Belfast. Answer hail.
Set informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport. Good thing we brought some backup.
Yep. Thanks, Captain Sean.
Taurus is wanted by the Romulan Star Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
Ooh, okay. Make an excellent point. I'm afraid since we captured her, we must maintain custody. You are welcome to submit an extradition request to the office of the Federation President. Taurus' actions did not only impact Romulus and Remus worlds, her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. You will be welcome to attend and even testify at her trial, or perhaps we could establish an interplanetary tribunal for those impacted by the Hobus Supernova. But for now, she will remain in Starfleet custody. Turn her over for a sham trial and a swift execution? Sorry, Seela. But the Federation has an ancient ideal we call due process. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, the oil slick with a bad attitude, exactly. Skid of evil. Yeah, that was the episode name. He actually has a name. I can't think of it though. Varga 2. Space time. If that's the actual name. Tribal says it's Celib 2. Celib 4. Fantastic. I hope one of you are actually right about the planet. I don't remember what it is. I kind of like the turn her over for a sham trial and a swift execution. Sorry, Seela, but the Federation is an ancient ideal we call due process.
You are a disappointment. Nevertheless, you did remove Taurus from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
You're the epitome of generosity, Empress Seela. Please tell me. I read that in the most oh shit, who's that? Alright, transporting her over to the Belfast. She's your problem now.
Prisoner transfer successful. Taurus is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yeah, there was an Iconian gateway on the surface. A group of Remans used it to escape, and I think they went to Starfleet Command, but I'm not totally sure.
Do you have any idea where they went?
We only caught a glimpse, but it looked like some kind of Romulan station. No, it didn't. I'm fairly sure I saw a deflector array from a Federation ship, but that's what it says in the thing, so I guess if that's what the script calls for. Yeah, it was a Romulan station. Sure. We're going to go back to the footage on that one. Oh, and Belfast, sorry if she beamed him upside down. We're having some trouble with our transporters. Lieutenant Commander, the Lil Set is decloaking and hailing us. That is a creepy big ship. Look at that thing. Look at, I'm not even the size of part of its wing. Oh man. On screen.
Looks like we missed all the excitement.
These are
But
our
I have
allies.
been monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Taurus until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lisette as soon as you are ready.
Pleasure, Commander. Transporter room, you're clear to send Lieutenant Selan back to the Lisette. Nice having him on board. Oh! So chat says that the image changed just as they ran through. I didn't notice that. We've completed our task here, sir. You ready to set a course? No, I'm not, actually. There's a bit of gas there I really want to scan. Let's go do some science. Remember when we used to be explorers? Ooh, yeah, I'm about to be promoted. I'm about to be commander. I am like, just so close to being promoted. I'm enjoying these stories far more than that Nimbus one that we did. It was one of the old ones. I'll have to be in a very particular mood if I do any more of the removed content. I did get a cool ability, though. I can call in pirate backup now, which is neat. Take the course. Set a course. Get us out of here. Report to Starfleet.
We have much to consider. If the destruction of the Romulan homeworld was a deliberate act, not only was it mass murder, but that one event has been a major cause of the destabilization of the quadrant over the past 40 years, not to mention the light that it casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act set off a chain of reactions that could change the galaxy forever. We must know who did this and why. The interrogation of Taurus will no doubt lead to many truths. But I am troubled by these Remans. Why did they turn on Taurus? And where did they go?
Indeed, where did they go? We're gonna get an engineering injector assembly, which will give us a little bit of engine power. Oh, look at the Galaxy class! Oh, it's so pretty. Oh wait, it's a Galaxy class with weird engines. I don't like change.